So next, I'd like to welcome to the podium and introduce our next speaker, Ms. Helen Lowman, the President and CEO of Keep America Beautiful. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Lowman.
Thank you, Administrator Wright, and thank you, Carter and Olivia, for everything that you do. I recommend upgrading to the iPad side, especially when you get to be my age. I would say we're definitely in good hands with this future generation doing the work they do, don't you think? Let's give them another round of applause. I'd also like to extend a very, very special thanks to the EPA, Administrator Wheeler, and to all of his staff for convening today's America Recycles Summit. And just for bringing together so many different organizations from so many different sectors. You know, we're all here from government, from industry, and nonprofit leaders, and so many more to celebrate America Recycles Day. This year's theme of America Recycles Day, I think you guys have already heard it, but it bears repeating, are twofold: innovation and partnership. And in partnership with the EPA, we've conducted a series of initiatives this week highlighting how all Americans, from the business community to our armed services, are banding together to recycle more and to recycle correctly. These initiatives and the progress the America Recycles Workgroup members will be sharing today underscore the important role America Recycles Day plays in educating our citizens about the importance of recycling to our economy and environmental well-being. On Monday, as you've already heard, I had the great pleasure of participating in a Veterans Day event at Fort Bliss in El Paso, Texas. And I was there with Ken McQueen, the EPA Region 6 Administrator. And the event honored and recognized Fort Bliss recycling heroes for their commitment to recycling, while celebrating Fort Bliss's successes as a pilot net zero waste installation. And yesterday, so many of you guys were at the Innovation Fair, and it provided a great opportunity to showcase to the public advances in recycling technology, product development, and materials usage. I also hope that you enjoyed the reception after the fair, and that was really a wonderful way for all of us to get together and to really talk about what it is we're doing, to talk about future partnerships with each other, and build on what we've already done. Most importantly, as you all know, the heartbeat of America Recycles Day is the work of thousands of local organizations across this nation. Government institutions, schools, businesses, faith-based organizations, and other community partners, including my very own Keep America Beautiful network of 600 community-based affiliates, are conducting educational workshops and recycling collection events in service to our collective mission to advance recycling. So I don't think I need to convince any of you that nothing good in this world happens without partnership. Since our founding in 1953, Keep America Beautiful has partnered with other nonprofits, corporations, and government, creating social impact through effective tri-sector partnerships. In fact, many of you in this room have partnered with Keep America Beautiful over the years through your support of America Recycles Day and our public space recycling partnerships. So for example, we've been successfully working with the Coca-Cola Foundation on a public space recycling grant program for many years. And this year, we actually launched a new public space recycling partnership with Keurig Dr. Pepper to provide recycling infrastructure at playgrounds that they built in underinvested communities across the nation. Absolutely none of this would be possible without the strong, long-term relationships we've had for decades with government, corporate, and nonprofit partners. Today's summit is among the best examples of a tri-sector partnership. We have before us an opportunity for leaders in the recycled materials economy value chain to share their perspectives on how we can all work together in partnership with each other, along with the federal government, to continue to support efforts to strengthen the U.S. recycling system and craft a new national recycling strategy. So while there are many of those folks out there who say the United States is in a recycling crisis, I actually believe we're in a recycling transformation. And based on today's gathering, there's little doubt in my mind that as we go through this transformation, we'll arrive at a recycling system that works for all Americans. Yes, we need to develop and strengthen markets and infrastructure to meet the changing waste stream and identify a consistent way to measure that progress. But for Americans, a national challenge presents opportunity. When necessity calls, Americans always find a way, and recycling is a modern necessity. We must do better in our pursuit of creating a circular economy, and we need to do that through a combination of innovation and partnership. All of us have a role to play. Together, we can lead the planet in responsible consumerism and manage waste for not just one more generation, right?
Thank you.
But for many generations to come. Much of this work has actually been underway since the last America Recycles Day through the steering committees. Today's report outs will provide us with a preview, an innovation roadmap designed to help us capture more of the value of the material in the products we consume, build the collection and processing infrastructure, and continue to grow the marketplace for products made with recycled content, closing the loop. So before we proceed, I'd like to take a moment to thank the steering committee leaders for the 4 work groups. First, education and outreach. I'd like to thank the Recycling Partnership and the Sustainable Packaging Coalition, along with Keep America Beautiful. Infrastructure, ISRI and the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Foundation, along with Keep America Beautiful. Markets, the Recycling Partnership, South Carolina Department of Commerce, and Waste Management. And measurement, Environmental Research and Education Foundation. This is just an example of how we all work together all year round to address this important issue. I'm so excited to hear about the progress you've all made together this past year, and I just want to take a moment for all of us to thank everyone on these work groups for the work that they've done. Certainly, what each of our organizations does individually is vitally important. But it's what we all do together that can actually change the world. Innovation and partnership will be critical as we seek solutions that can improve our recycling infrastructure and processes, as well as the development of new products comprised of post-recycled content that consumers want to purchase. Based on what we've all been seeing during America Recycles Week and today on America Recycles Day, I'd say that it's clear that Americans and American organizations are stepping up to the task and addressing this challenge head on with American ingenuity. We look forward to working with you to build a culture of recycling and a more resilient recycling system. Thank you so much.